Mobile optimization. Guys, I cannot stress how important mobile optimization is. I know when you're building your website, people tend to neglect mobile optimization, but just remember this. There are more mobile users than desktop users today, so it's very important that you utilize your website for mobile optimization. So in this part of the video, I'll be walking you through how to fully mobile optimize all parts of your website for all devices. I'll also be showing you how to hide specific sections and also some tips and tricks that I personally use on my own website, darrelwilson.com. So with that said, let's now optimize your website with Divi. Okay, in this section, we'll be talking about mobile optimization. Now, in order to optimize your website for all devices, the first thing I'll do is select the tablets. So here is the tablet view. And as you can tell, it's not perfect. I mean, this could work potentially, but there are some things that I might want to adjust. Like for example, the size of this text. Now, in order to design this for tablets, you can go ahead and customize anything that you normally would, and it'll automatically adjust for tablets. So I'll click on the design, heading text, and then for the text size, I'm going to select mine to 3 rem. So something that looks just like that. Also for the image, we could make this a little bigger if we want. I mean, I think it's fine the way it is, to be honest, but if you really want to get creative here, we can go ahead and go to the transform option and then make this like a little bit bigger, right? Something like that. Now you can edit any part of your website while you're in tablet view, and just remember it will only affect tablet users. Next, let's scroll down. So here we have this section. Now I kind of think this is taking way too much space. So let's make these align to the left and to the right. So I'll click on the actual row. And then for the layout, what we can do is we can adjust this. So the first thing I want to do is take off the wrapping. So for the layout wrapping, I don't want this. So that means it's going to have that clean line like that. Now over here, if I click on edit responsive values, it'll actually tell you where the wrapping is being applied. So for example, there was no wrapping on desktop, and then here you can adjust it for each specific device. Pretty cool. I'll go ahead and close this. This section right here, I think this looks standard. I do like that. And then we have these columns. Now, I think these columns look just fine, but the only thing that we probably want to do here is maybe align the actual image in the center. So I'll click on the image and then click on center align. Do the same thing for this one here. Same thing for this one here and this one here as well. Next, we have this section here. And I think at first glance, I think this looks just fine. I mean, maybe we can make this image a little bigger, but overall, I would say this looks pretty standard. What we could do here is in the section setting, maybe we can just reduce the padding. So under the spacing section, I'll change the padding to the top to 0 and also the bottom to 0 as well. And then for the actual heights, what we can do is maybe just, adjust the height a little bit. So it's not so because we've got a lot of space here at the top and maybe at the bottom. So for the sizing, sizing, we'll go ahead and change this to something else. Maybe like 60 VH. And I think that's a little bit more compact. I do like that better. And scrolling down, now we have this section here. Now this section, totally fine. Nothing more for us to do. So I think this looks great. Okay, so now that we optimized our website for the tablets, now let's go ahead and select the phone. Here I'll select phone. And I think there's a little bit more work for us to do here. The first thing I want to do is align all this in the center. So for example, the alignment center, this text right here, the heading text, we're going to align this in the center. Okay, so I think this looks much better. We can also center align this group setting by going to the advanced section under design, under layout, and we can just justify it right there in the center. Now, I personally like the way this looks, but the problem is maybe some of you don't, and maybe you want to get rid of this. We can disable specific elements and rows for specific devices. Now, if you go over to the Advanced tab and go to Visibility, right now when you're in editing mode for mobile, you cannot adjust the visibility. To fix this, all you got to do is just change this to Desktop View, and then click on the actual elements that you want to hide, and then go over here and hide this for phone and also phone wide. Now, if I go back to the phone view, you're now going to see this element is grayed out, meaning this element will no longer display for mobile devices. You can also do this for sections. Maybe you think that your visitors just won't like this. So what we can do is go to section settings. Go to the desktop, and we can actually disable this entire section for phone. And going back to phone, you're now going to see this entire section is grayed out. So just like that, these sections will not display for mobile devices. And scrolling down, let's just say, for example, you want to make this text bigger. I'll go to design, heading text, and we can make this a little bit bigger. Just give it just a slightly touch. There we go. Okay. Now this part, I want this in the center. So for the alignments, no, not the alignments, sorry, the layouts, justify content in the center. And the same thing for this one, justify content center. Here, same thing, justify content align in the center. And this one here as well. Okay, so overall, I would say this section looks pretty good. And just remember, you can basically make any changes you want for each specific background or anything else for specific devices. Now, scrolling down, let's take a look at the last section. So this looks kind of like a disaster, so we got to fix it. Now, there is one quick fix here that we can do. And what we can do is we can just make this section larger. Now, you're going to see that this text is overlapping to the bottom. I'm not really sure why it's doing that. It really shouldn't be doing that. But if this did happen to you, no problem. All we're going to do is go to section settings, and then I'll go to sizing. And then for the height, we're just going to make this larger. Okay, just like that. And I think that looks much better. Now, another strategy you can do here is you can see how this image, it's kind of small. It doesn't make a lot of sense. You can completely remake new sections for specific devices. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to duplicate this section. Okay. Now we got two of the same sections. And the first thing I want to do is I want to go back to desktop. I don't really want to build it like, in that small wireframe. So here I'll go ahead and delete this module, maybe even also delete this column. And then now we have this section, and feel free to add anything here or adjust it to your liking. I'll make the width a little bit bigger. So for the width, I'm going to increase the width size. Okay, just a little bit. And then also the max width, I'm going to put 1300 pixels. And then I'm going to take off the grow to fill and shrink to fits. And I think this is just a little bit more compact. And we can always put an image or a button here, but I'll just go ahead and just put in I don't know, I'll throw in a button. Why not? Let's go ahead and put a button. All right. And I'll also align this in the center. So design, alignment, and the center. Okay. And the last thing I'll do is I will just make sure that I reduce the size of this. So this is a little bit too big for a small section. We'll put 60. Okay, 60 VH. All right. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click on section settings, go to advanced, and then go to visibility. Now I want to disable this on desktop and also tablets. So that means this is only going to display for phones. And for this section, I'll do the exact opposites. I'll go to section settings, and I want to disable this for the phones. So basically what that means is this section will only be displayed for desktop, and this section will only be displayed for mobile. I personally use this same exact practice on my website, darrelwilson.com, because I do want to create sections that are just optimized for specific devices. It's a lot easier and it works a lot better. So let's now open up the actual phone. Here we go. And I'll scroll down. This section, I'll delete that. So this section does not display. And then we got our section, and it needs a little bit of work, no problem. All I'm going to do is center align this. So for the row settings, design, layouts, here I will justify the content in the center. Now, of course, you can modify this and adjust it, but I'm just demonstrating how you can create different sections for different devices. And lastly, if you scroll down, we have this section, which I think looks just fine. So make sure to go throughout the entire website and make sure that your website is fully optimized for all devices. In 2026, there are more mobile users than desktop users, so you really want to make sure that your website is fully optimized for all devices. Once you're done, you'll then click on Save at the top.